We can find the Datalogger tool in the TV Analyzer mode by dragging to the left the hidden right menu. Before we launch it, we must choose the channel plan over which the meter will run the Datalogger and take the corresponding measurements. Now we can press on the Test and Go button. A grid will appear on screen showing the channels contained in that channel plan. As the meter tunes one channel after another, the corresponding squares on the grid will light up. Once the Datalogger process is over, the meter will show on screen a list summarizing all channels measured, with their corresponding measurements. An icon in the extreme right side will inform of whether the channel was demodulated with a link margin over 0, green tick, below 0, yellow tick, or could not be demodulated, red cross. All these measurements will correspond to the first test point within this Datalogger file. If we need to move to another physical location in order to run the Datalogger again over the same channels, we will press on the Back button. This will head us to the main Datalogger screen. Here we can select the Datalogger file that we want to load and keep working on, and we will be shown on screen the channel plan related to that Datalogger and the list of test points acquired so far. If we want to take measurements on a new test point, we will press on Add Test Point. The pop-in window let us name the test point. Following the completion of measurements for this second test point, and for every test point thereafter, the procedure is as previously described. Press Back to revert to the Datalogger's main display. Once we have completed all the measurements for all the test points of interest, we can export this Datalogger in the main Datalogger screen by pressing on the Export button. Here we can choose to export the resulting file in the meter's internal memory or directly to an external USB drive plugged to the analyzer. We can select too which file format we would like to generate: PDF, CSV or Excel. Finally, press Export and assign a name to the exported file. Press anywhere on the screen to hide the export window. Once you are done using the Datalogger tool, remember to pull back the right menu in order to deactivate this tool.